center. It's blowing straight out.
Oh, yeah.
Harry broke his bat in the short right center field, but retreating back and making the catch was Joe Seegers. The barrel head of the bat flew out past the pitcher's mound. Well, there are 2 outs, and it's up to Jacob. Nice has been struggling in the tournament. Hopefully he can get on track these last 2 games. Jacob does lead the team with a couple of other teammates in doubles with 7. Ball's fouled straight back. Well, he had a good one to hit too, Emma.
Oh, yeah.
Not a big crowd today. Ball's popped up out of play right on the roof. In the section off to our right, down the first base side, we only have 4 fans sitting over there. 1 in the sun, 3 of them in the shady part behind the sign on the top level. And on the third base side, where again it's pretty sunny, there's maybe 2 people, 4 people, not many. Everybody congregating right in front of us in the grandstands. One ball and 2 strikes on Jacob. Walker on at second. There he goes. Ball is hit down the right field side, but foul and out of play. One of you guys should go out and tell that lady who has the ball that she can go to the concession stand and get a $1 coupon off sunscreen.
I could use some sunscreen. I didn't put any sunscreen on. Good thing I'm up here.
You're right.
It is quite nice out, though. Little
1
warm.
ball, 2 strike pitch coming up again. Again, Jacob fouling it off. Jackson Tillman working hard this morning. It's about the 4th or 5th ball he's had to chase down. Line drive right to the second baseman. Takes it on 1 hop and throws over to first for the 3rd out. After a half inning of play, Sheboygan nothing, Hartford coming to bat.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
on the mound for Sheboygan. Emma, you can go to the defense. I'll give the lineup for the Hawks. Michael Seegers is going to lead it off at short. Joe Seegers batting second, playing second base. Batting third, Johnny Kelleher, playing right field. Griff Lukes, playing first base, bats fourth. Batting fifth is the left fielder, Taylor Anderson. Jack Owens, the center fielder, is hitting sixth. Batting seventh is the DH, Brent Williams. Batting eighth, Zach Braun, their catcher. And batting ninth, the third baseman, Zach Brewer. You know what I like about their lineup?
What?
Easy pronunciations.
Always love a good easy pronunciation. All right, and on the defensive side for the A's, as you said earlier, Riley O'Connell on the mound today. Behind the plate, Alex Perez. Over at first, Jimmy Jurgensen. Playing second base today, Jacob Neese. Over at shortstop, Chase Hanselman. Playing third, Harry Stout. Out in left field, Sean Tillman. Playing center today is Gus Walker. And in right field, Brady Zacharison.
Riley is making his sixth appearance and third start. He's thrown 17 innings, only allowed 9 hits. The bugaboo again is the walks, but he does have 16 strikeouts. 1.59 ERA. The Seeger boys, second and short. This one playing short. Got a great first name, Michael. Just saying.
Say they play next to each other in the field, bat next to each other in the lineup. Yeah,
Hey, good pickup, Bill.
number 1 and 2.
So do you think Michael, number 1, is older?
That's what I was about to ask. You think it goes in age? Yeah, that's a good point.
What's that?
Kaylee said, what if they're twins, like thing 1 and thing 2?
That could be. Count is 2-1. To me, Michael, the batter, looks a little bit taller than Joe over
is
in
true,
the
yeah.
on deck circle. Pitch on the outside corner, evens the count at 2-2. O'Connell comes in with a 1-1 record. Breaking pitch. Got Michael Seegers swinging and missing, and that brings up Joe Seegers. He had some nice plays at second base in
Yeah,
the
he
top of
did.
the first. Digging in at home plate is not going to make Dick Oldrich very happy. He worked awfully hard between games to get the field ready. Ball is hit down the right field side, foul. Seegers in the top of the first against A's hitters, ranged out into right center field to make a catch. That if he wouldn't have been there, the outfielders weren't going to catch it. And then he also recorded the third out on a hard hit ball by Jacob Neese. Went right to him, and he was able to throw out Jacob at first to end the inning. Sheboygan was threatening. Ball's fouled straight back. No balls and 2 strikes. Championship Sunday.
What an exciting day.
It'll be even more exciting if we win, because then we get to play one more game in the championship. That'll be against Appleton.
Right after this one.
The goal was after that first semifinal game, pop-up Perez makes a nice catch. Job by Alex. And the Seegers are gone. Let's see if we can get Kelleher. So anyway, Bill was hoping for about a 10 to 15 minute turnaround time from this game to from that first game to this game, and
Yeah, that did
35 minutes
Say
between.
that did not happen.
And I got a feeling it's going to be at least 30 minutes between this game and the championship.
I got a feeling too.
Ball is hit out into left field. If it stays fair, it's extra bases. It's a fair ball all the way to the fence. Tillman hustles it in, but Kelleher with the first pitch double. And with 2 outs and a man on second, it's going to bring up Griff Lukes. Nice piece of hitting there by Kelleher. Maybe Hartford, you know, they're undefeated. Maybe they haven't given up any runs either.
Oh, that would be something. Be
I
quite
don't
the
think
impressive.
that's the case, but
Say that'd be quite the impressive season.
so a couple years, well, actually it was probably more than a couple years, but before I started my teaching career at Chilton, they had a football season. They went undefeated, untied, unscored upon.
Whew.
And this is a name you probably won't remember, but Dave Casper, who played with the Oakland Raiders,
Yeah, he did.
was on that
I've
team.
heard that name.
Yeah, played, I think he was an All-American at Notre Dame, and
That's why, because he played at Notre
played
Dame.
at Chilton, Wisconsin.
My family does not like Notre Dame.
That makes it 3-0. They would tell stories about that team during lunch. Where the second string running back on the team would make all conference back of the week because he got to play so much. Now back to baseball. 4-pitch walk to Lukes. And that'll bring up Taylor Anderson, the left fielder. Riley with a strikeout and a walk this inning. Hoping to work out of it. Harry over at third this game, and Jacob playing second. It's a little bit of a change from the last couple of games. First pitch is a strike on the inside corner. Jimmy Jurgensen manning first base. Hanselman, of course, at short, where he's been almost all season
Yeah.
with the injury to Riley Palmquist. It's just a bit outside. One and one. The Hawks have 2 runners on, but there are 2 outs. One pitch. A little bit low. 2-1. Tillman medium depth in left. Same with Gus and Brady, a little bit deeper in right. Not much. Riley takes the sign and comes set. That pitch is down. 3-0 is the 3-0, right?
3-1.
3-1, okay. Three-one pitch coming up. Big swing and a miss by Anderson. Makes it 3-2. Sheboygan trying to get out of the jam. Kelleher on second. Luke's with his walk is on first. That pitch is up and in for ball 4. Emma, do you know what we need?
What do we need?
Another Seegers
Yeah,
to bat.
that's what we need. Where's the triplet?
Michael and Joe Seegers made the first 2 outs of the inning. Now the next 3 hitters have reached, and that brings up Jack Owens, the center fielder. Yeah, the pace of the game is not very quick, but it is a 2-hour time limit. Swing and a miss. Good breaking pitch that time by Riley. Good to see him get ahead of the count. Oh, man. Hit him right on the back, and that forces in a run.
Goodness.
Hartford on top, 1-0. So you get the first 2 hitters, and then the next 4 guys reach. 2 of them on a walk, 1 by a hit by pitch.
And one with a very nice hit.
Yep, that double was a beauty. Brent Williams, the DH, is up. Another left-handed hitter. Pitch is outside. Waiting on deck is Zach Braun, the catcher. Riley comes set. And pitch is fouled back. We should have been charting the foul balls that Tillman has had to get.
Yeah, that's a number to keep track of. That's a stat for sure.
We're talking Jackson Tillman, not
Nah,
Sean.
Sean Tillman's over here running for the foul balls, right?
He's out in left field now. Riley ahead on the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bill's saying he's got 3 or 4 balls waiting to be taken out to
He's ready.
home plate umpire Doug Steinke.
Takes his job very seriously.
1 ball, 2 strike pitch coming up. And Williams spoils it by fouling it off. Bases loaded. 1 run in for the Hawks. And that pitch is outside. Evens the count at 2-2.
Good move by Perez behind the plate, though. That got away from him. That's another run.
Alex does a nice job behind home plate.
Yeah.
Two pitch. Just outside. Boy, that was close.
That was very close.
And we have another 3-2 count. We mentioned it in the opening that Riley has had control issues 10 walks in 17 innings.
Yeah.
Make it 12 walks in 17 and 2/3 innings. We need an out. Line drive out the second. Neese makes it the play and throws him out finally, but not before Hartford scores a run. After one complete inning of play, Hartford 1, Sheboygan nothing.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin.
You serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Back at Wildwood Park, getting ready to start Sheboygan's second inning. They'll send up Brady Zackerson, and then it'll be Jimmy Jurgensen and Brad Reinfleisch, who is DHing. Brady in his fourth year with the A's. How do you like this for his favorite food? Bacon wrapped filet mignon. Bill's sold, I am too.
I was about to say, that's some
Oh, come
expensive
on.
taste he's got there.
You got to go to Carnivores in Milwaukee. It's awesome. They got really great steaks, but it's a little pricey.
Yes, they are in the third ward.
Ben and Jerry's, I'm talking real food, Olivia. Olivia Tillman up here in the booth with us. Olivia does a bang-up job when they're doing between inning games. Helps Kaylee and Sheila. None of that today. It's all business, except up in the press box.
Strictly business this weekend. Oh, I don't know about that one.
Olivia, what grade did you tell me you're going to be in? 8th grade already. Holy cow. Before you know it, you'll be driving. Look out, Sheboygan County. Line drive up the middle. Seegers makes the catch and the throw to get Zackerson. That was Joe Seegers, by the way. He's playing second base. Jimmy Jurgensen up next. Jimmy had the home run of the year in the first game of the tournament. Had his first home run, a walk-off 2-run. It was
a beauty.
Jimmy has drawn 23 walks, is second on the team in that department. That evens the count at 1-1. Been hit by a pitch 5 times. And he's coming back for more. Outside corner is a strike. Jimmy didn't like it, but umpire Steinke did, and that's all that counts.
Yeah, I guess.
Bouncing ball through the infield, into right field. Here's a guy that doesn't get the bat enough.
That's true.
Brad Reinfleisch has 12 hits and 33 at-bats, gives him a team-leading 364 batting average. He's one of the main pitchers. He doesn't bat that often, but when he does, he's pretty good. Holy cow. He leads the team in sacrifice bunts
Oh my goodness.
with 2. High fly ball out to center field.
Oh.
And it drops. But I think they're going to get, yes they will, they'll get Jimmy on a force play at second. Nothing that could be done there. Tough sun.
I was about to say, it looks like the outfield's going to be fighting the sun for a bit.
Brad reaches on a fielder's choice. And that brings up Alex Perez. We've talked about Alex numerous times, with his pushing up his sleeve and showing the pipes, but he doesn't have any home runs this year.
Nope.
Maybe this will be the game.
Yes.
Alex Perez's walk-up song is the peppiest of all the players on the A's, and Bill's suggesting we have a dance contest every time Alex comes up to bat. We don't need no stinking legend Larrys.
I believe it's a
Yeah, that's something different, Bill. We're just talking impromptu. Alex, the song is played, let's dance.
I would win. I dance every time his walk-up song
You dance
plays.
all the time anyway.
That's
I can't
true.
wait for us to get a hit that
true.
scores a run because you're dancing up here.
That's all I do.
Line drive. Oh my.
Ooh.
Hit Brad for the out. Give Alex a base hit, but that's the third out of the inning. Ay, ay, ay. Hopefully Brad's okay.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef. It's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today.
Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot.
Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen? Hello. Nice.
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Riley O'Connell is from West Bend and played at UW Stevens Point. Now, he didn't get a whole lot of action, right, Emma? You were saying?
It looks like he had 10 innings pitched with 2 walks, 11 strikeouts.
So the 2 walks and 11 strikeouts in 10 innings. That's pretty good.
Yes. Season ERA was 6.3.
That's not so good.
Yeah.
The second inning ended when Alex Perez hit a line drive that hit the runner on first base, Brad Reinfleisch, and it stung pretty good. It took him a while to get off the field. Hopefully he'll be okay.
I can only imagine that he's got a nice bag of ice right now.
Yeah, exactly. Send him to the concession stand.
Say, Alex Perez does hit quite hard.
They got an ice machine in the concession stand.
I've seen it.
Stick his leg in there. First pitch to Braun is a strike. Ball is hit up high into center field. Gus makes the catch for out number 1 in the second inning, and that's going to bring up Zach Brewer, the third baseman. What really hurts when you think back to the first inning, Emma, is we got the first 2 hitters and then the next 4 reached.
Yeah, that hurt us big.
Hartford continuing to hold teams without a run through 3 games, and now 2 innings in this game. Got to get a run. Or 2. Now
3.
2. Because they already have 1.
I could go for 3.
Yeah, me too.
But that might be being greedy.
That's okay. Be greedy. We'll hit out to deep center. Gus shielding from the sun, and he can't make the play. Sun got him there, and the runner is going to head into third with a triple.
Yeah, just looking at them out there, the sun is brutal, especially in center today.
And that first fly ball out to me is moving to left center field, and it didn't seem to have the effect as this last one that was hit out into right center. And I think it was their center fielder had trouble with one that was more to the right field side of second base.
I think that right center area is just really bad right now.
Sheboygan's infield is in, trying to prevent the run. Michael Seegers is the hitter. Ball is popped up in foul territory. Perez had it tip off his glove. Harry was right there to try and catch it, but couldn't. Just goes as a foul ball and a strike.
I think there was a little miscommunication there.
Tough play. Alex is pretty quick. I mean, not for like running from first to third, but, you know, over a short distance.
Yeah. He's got good range as a catcher.
Yes. He's got good range for a catcher. That kind of sounds condescending.
As a catcher.
Coming from a catcher.
As a catcher.
Pitches outside, evens the count at 1-1. Michael Seegers was a strikeout victim his first time up. Ball is fouled out of play. Hartford coming up to face O'Connell for the second time, and we're only in the second inning. 1-ball, 2-strike pitch. Again, fouled off. Sheboygan down 1-0. We're in the bottom of the second. Game not having much pace. It seems pretty slow. Line drive right at Harry. And he got him. Double play. Brewer off the bag a little too far, and Harry able to get the bag before Brewer could get back. After 2 complete, Hartford still on top, 1-0.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Gets comments about that. Back at Wildwood Park, we're getting ready to start the Sheboygan A's 3rd inning. We were just talking about lookalikes, and you said your boyfriend Alex looks just like who?
Noah Kahn.
And Noah Kahn.
Musician.
Okay, all right. And oh, you said the concert last night was
It
canceled.
was
at
postponed,
Alpine?
yeah, because of the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Not
ended up.
surprising.
We didn't even get out of there until like 12:30, because the parking lot there is just a mess.
Did you get all wet?
No, I was in the expo center.
Okay.
I was hiding from the storm.
Gus reached on a walk in the 1st inning and stole a base, but then was stranded at 2nd. Never did score. Hartford on top, 1-0. That pitch called a strike. Count is 1-1. Hanselman waiting on deck. Gus with a little looper out into short left center field, and it's gonna be caught or dropped.
Whew.
They're calling it a catch. My goodness. That was Michael Seegers at his best. Ranged way out into left center field, and with his back to the infield made the catch. Doesn't get much better than that. Doug Steinke had to get out from behind home plate and get on the infield, but made the call. The call was out. And the Hartford players were signaling that it was caught too. And an easy catch out there for Kelleher, and all of a sudden there's 2 quick outs. That brings up Sean Tillman. So Michael Seegers with a web gem.
That was a beautiful catch.
Sean swinging at that first pitch, fouls it back. Spires worked out of a jam in the first, and as the innings have rolled along, he's looking a little better, and that's not good for us.
No, he could go back to the first inning.
Pitch is outside. 2-1 is the count. That one called a strike, evens the count at 2-2. That makes the count 3-2. Tillman from Plainfield, Illinois. It's a bouncer up the middle and through for a base hit. And that's going to bring up Harry Stelt. Harry, the club leader in home runs with 3, he also leads the club in total bases with 50. So, pretty good slugger. And coming into today's ball game, he was batting .296. You know, we think back a couple weeks ago, he was really struggling.
Yeah, he's really picked it up. And, you know, most importantly, Harry has that 1 stolen base.
That's what Harry would say too. Something looks amiss on the back of umpire Steinke's helmet.
Yeah.
Like that back cap is not
on quite
secured
right.
Right, exactly, not on right. It's going to have a red mark on that side.
He's going to have a nice crescent moon shaped.
Harry with a looper out into left center field. The left center fielder had trouble picking it up, but then he did and was able to come in and make the grab, and that's out number 3. Through the Sheboygan 3 innings, they're scoreless. Hartford with only 1 run. When we come back, it'll be Joe Seegers leading it off.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract, brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow, raised by generations willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
If Sheboygan does not win this game and Hartford advances to the championship game, we will not be live streaming that championship game. So that makes you want to cheer even harder for Sheboygan.
Yeah. Want to see the outcome.
Then they get to hear Emma and Mike again.
And all our fun conversations.
And maybe the best part, Emma, is they don't have to listen to Kaylee and Bill. You guys ought to switch. Kaylee says no way. Joe Seegers, who fouled out his first time up. He's going to lead off the third inning. Hartford on top 1-0. They scored in the first. I like doing these live stream games.
It's fun.
It is. I've been doing it for, I think with the A's, this is either it must be my 4th year because you're the 4th intern. Matt Crowley, Jordan Lawrence, Charlie Heim, Emma Loading.
And me.
That's 4. And come to think of it, it might be 5. Ground ball to Harry, he backhands it, takes a little crow hop, throws across for the out. I think I did at least one before we started the internship, so this would be my 5th year live streaming.
Ooh.
Johnny Kelleher doubled and scored in the first inning. Had that nice double right down the left field line. Emily Cather, so that might be another one. Emily wasn't a broadcast intern per se, but yeah, she was really great at cleaning up my messes. I spilled soda all over her, and she ran and got the paper towels and was cleaning up. And Emily, a really good kid. I actually had her, Emma, as a student back in grade school.
That's fun. Full circle.
She was a very nice, kid in class. And yeah, Emma did a lot of writing for the game, our program inserts. Plus, although I think CJ said he did that, but you're right, Bill. She did a lot of writing. She was originally scheduled, Emma, to work for a Northwoods League team just south of here. They play at Concordia, and then somehow that fell through, and she came and worked for us. And
the rest is history.
Yeah, rest is history. The one thing she did do the next season, she did stop over one game and just to say hi. So we'll be looking forward to that next year. Emma and Kaylee.
I'll come to a game.
Bring Alex along.
I will. He's your biggest fan.
Yeah, right.
Hey, if you ask him, he will tell you.
What? We need those popsicles in this kind of weather. Looping liner just over the glove of Jimmy Jurgensen. Griff Lukes reaches on a hit. Griff has been on both times. He walked in the first, and now he's singled in the third. We caught a bit of a break in the second inning, by the way, when Michael Seegers hit that screaming line drive that Harry caught.
Oh, yeah.
And then we doubled the runner off, Zach Brewer, who had tripled to end the inning. Taylor Anderson up now. 2 outs. We're in the third. Bouncing ball into right field, a base hit. And with 2 outs, Hartford has 2 runners on. Can't let these good teams get runners on, because at some point they're going to get a big hit, and all of a sudden, instead of being down 1, you're going to be down 2 or 3. Zach Owens up. Zach was hit by a pitch his first time. For Riley, that was his first, the first batter he hit this year.
Ooh.
2 outs, 2 men on. Big breaking pitch is fouled straight back. When we get to the 4th inning, Sheboygan will send up Jacob Neese, Brady Zackerson, and Jimmy Jurgensen. Connell's pitch is again fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes on Jack Owens, the center fielder. I think Alex Perez talks to just about everybody.
Alex Perez is the nicest guy. He ran into Kaylee at the Quick Trip the other day.
Oh, nice. But the question is not that Alex talks to everybody, it's is Brad still talking to Alex? Brad got hit
After
by a
taking
ball.
that line drive.
Getting in the way. Bill's saying. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Oh, those pop foul out of play. I know that from umpiring. Sometimes you just can't get out of the way.
No, sometimes they move so fast.
What's the worst is when it's hit kind of hard, but it's got this little loop on it, and you go the wrong way.
Yeah.
1 and 2 on Owens. Well, pitch way outside. That'll have
hit the ground in the batter's box. Yeah.
Lukes and Anderson are going to advance on the wild pitch. Tim would like to get a few more innings out of
O'Connell.
Yeah, if he can. Nobody warming up in the A's bullpen, at least that's the way it looks. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yes, it was 3 and 2, and that's ball 4. I was right, Bill. 2-2 pitch. It's ball 3. Ooh, those Hartford guys are trying to cheat. I don't know who that's more embarrassing for. It's got to be the batter, right? Or the announcer. Or Bill. Oh, that way. Okay, I gotcha. So he tried to fool us all.
Yeah.
The batter I'm talking about. The batter fooled us by not knowing the count.
Pulling a fast one.
And that one's ball 4 in the dirt. Good stop by Alex.
Well, he was just ahead by 1 pitch. And here comes Moyer.
Brent Williams grounded out in the first to end the inning, making his second appearance, and Tim Moyer making his first appearance out on the mound. You know, the man, what are you going to tell him out there, Emma, if you're Tim Moyer?
Throw a strike.
That's what I'd be telling him. Throw strikes, pick up a ground ball. We got to force at any base.
Calm down.
Alex Perez made a real good play on that last pitch, Emma. That would have been another run for them.
Did a great job getting his body down in front of it.
And just remember, Riley's trying to do his best too.
Especially in the heat, can't make it any easier.
No, although the one thing I liked about pitching in this kind of weather is it was really easy to get loose.
Yeah, that's true.
Hot, humid weather.
Yeah, cold weather's the worst for pitchers.
Ugh.
You just get so tense and...
Brent Williams, the DH, steps in. We're ready to start action in the bottom of the third. Bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch swung out and fouled back. 0-1 pitch coming up. That pitch called a strike. 0-2 now on Williams. He's in the hole. Lukes is on third, Anderson second, and Owens on first for the Hawks. Breaking pitch in there for a call. Strike three. Great pitch by Riley, and he works out of the jam without a run scoring. After 3 complete, Hartford remains on top 1-0.
The estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
Back here at Wildwood Park, getting ready to start 4th inning action. Yeah, we were talking about when you get this deep into the tournament, you know, you're looking at your 2nd, 3rd level pitchers, 4th level in some cases. But Ben Spires looks pretty good.
I was going to say.
And you weren't here yet, but Tim Moyer was up in the press box during the first game and commented that Hartford was undefeated this season and that they really had outstanding pitching. That was maybe the strength of the team, but you know, just looking at them today, obviously Spires pitching good, but their defense is nice.
Yeah, they have a good-looking defense.
Thank goodness for Sheboygan. They put runners on base, but left 6 on.
The Seegers, especially on Hartford, are looking great on defense.
Good point. Jacob, first pitch swinging out into center field. Owens is there. And what's amazing is Michael Seeger's getting in the way from shortstop position.
I know.
Brings up Brady. Brady grounded to second his first time up. Hartford with 4 hits, and Sheboygan with 4 hits. Sheboygan will play Appleton on Tuesday in Northeastern Wisconsin Baseball League action, and then they'll play at home on Wednesday against Green Bay. Again, that game will be Northeastern Wisconsin Baseball League and Wisconsin State League. Both of those games will begin at 7:30. We will be live streaming. Are you going to be here for those games, Emma? Tuesday and Wednesday? Okay.
I will be here all week.
Okay.
I'll even be here tomorrow.
That's right.
For a non-Sheboygan game.
Emma and Lucas are going to be broadcasting, do you know, bouncing ball to third. Throw across is in time for Brewer to get Zackerson. You and Lucas on Monday, 7:30 game?
Yes. Yes.
And if they wanted to watch that, they would go to the YouTube Sheboygan site.
I believe so. It'll be Green Bay and Kenosha.
Okay, Green Bay and Kenosha. Be nice to have Green Bay take a loss. They've been having an outstanding year. They're in first place, I believe, in both leagues.
I believe so.
So Emma, it's the fourth inning.
Yes,
It's
it
trivia
is.
time. I'll give the question. You can give the answer in the bottom half
Alrighty.
of the inning. Jimmy with a line drive out to right, a base hit, his second hit of the ball game. The question is, in the movie Field of Dreams, who plays the character of Moonlight Graham? Alex Ames is going to come in and courtesy run for
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Remember, Jimmy can come back. They play high school rules, re-entry.
And Ryan flushes up. Good to see taking Perez's hit off the leg didn't hurt him too bad.
Oh, it's nice to see Brad still in there. So, just to explain the rule, Ames is in the pinch run for Jimmy, not courtesy run. That's different. And when Jimmy returns to the game to play first base, Ames is then out of the game.
Yes.
He cannot come back in. Better leave this over here so we don't forget. Ball is skied out to center field. Owens has it. And that ends Sheboygan's fourth inning. After 3.5, Hartford remains on top, 1-0.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Alrighty. Now, I have the answer to the trivia question.
What is the question?
I would say, once again, the question is, in the movie Field of Dreams, who plays the character Moonlight Graham? And the answer? Burt Lancaster.
He's a very famous actor. When he was contacted to do that part, they were really, really happy to get him. He was at the end of his acting career and was very impressive. Moonlight Graham, by the way, is a real player. He did you can look up on the internet, find some information on Moonlight Graham. And in the movie, he went after his baseball career, went on to be a doctor, and I believe that's what the real Moonlight Graham did. He was a doctor, right? Yeah, nope. Field of Dreams, Denny Moyer, best movie ever.
Yes, you would be correct. He did go on to be a doctor in real life.
Right, I'm pretty smart. Over to Nice.
Whoa.
And another error on, not another error on Sheboygan, but an error on Sheboygan. What should have been an easy out is an E4. Oh, man. These guys are good enough. We don't have to give them...
Don't have to give him anything for free.
Exactly. Oh, jeez. Zach Brewer's up. Brewer hit that triple in the second. Was the one hit out into right center field that Walker had the beat on it, but lost it in the sun. And Brewer, for a third baseman, he ran pretty good. Anything else of interest with Moonlight? Did he get to bat in the major leagues?
No.
Never appeared in a game.
He.
That's kind of like a focus of the movie. You know, his
Yeah.
not playing. That's it. I just wanted to get in there once.
He never had an at bat.
Okay. Yeah. Field of Dreams. It's a good one. We're well over halfway through our questions this season. Remember, we're focusing on movies and literature regarding baseball.
Do you know his real first name?
Archibald.
Yes.
Oh, that was a guess.
It is Archibald.
Archibald Moonlight Graham.
Archibald Wright Graham.
Huh?
Wright.
W? All right.
Yes.
Okay, that was his middle name, Wright.
Yep.
Versus yours, which is wrong.
He only played in one game.
But
and
didn't
he did
get
not get an at bat.
Okay. Right. Strikeout. Brewers down. Third strikeout for Riley. Back to the top of the order, Michael Seegers. His third at bat already.
He has not reached base yet.
Oh, but the problem with that is when you turn your lineup over more times, you get to see the pitcher more frequently, and then you get a little more used to him.
Yeah. Say he had that hard line drive to Harry in his last at bat.
You're right. I don't think we mentioned this earlier in the game, but looking at the stat sheet for Sheboygan, they have committed 71 errors, now 72. Their opponents have only committed 47.
Oof.
And that's almost an error and 3/4 every game, not quite 2, but way too many.
Way too many.
Pitch is called a strike. And a good throw by Alex, but the runner, Braun, was just a little too quick, especially for being a catcher.
The tag was not there, unfortunately.
That was a strike, that last pitch. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Braun now at second base. They've left, Hartford has left 6 runners on base so far in the game. Good stop by Alex, keeping in front of him. Waiting on deck is Joe Seegers. The Seegers are 0 for 4 today. Hopefully they go 0 for 6.
That would be nice.
But we like them. I mean, we like the Seegers. They're great defenders. They're probably very good hitters, hitting 1 and 2. But seeing that they're playing our hometown team,
we got it. We can't be fans today.
Yeah. And a ball. For Riley, that's his 4th walk of the game. And that brings up Joe Seegers. The one thing about the 2 Seegers, you know, we talked a little bit about their defense, but man, are they quick out there.
Yeah, they are. They got some speed.
Cover a lot of ground. Braun at second, Michael Seegers at first. Joe Seegers up. There is 1 out. Riley's pitch is in the dirt.
I think he should just focus on the batter.
Right. Don't worry about the base runners.
Don't worry about the
much.
base runner. Just.
In other words, what you're saying is throw strikes.
Yes. You caught me.
I think that's great advice. all the way around.
Look at that.
Got the call there. Evens the count at 1-1. One pitch. It's fouled back off the netting. So all these tournament games that we've played are on the internet. What may confuse people is they have the same heading.
They do have the
We've
same
always
heading.
been playing
We finally
West
got
Allis.
it fixed.
Oh, you did?
Yes, Connor fixed it today.
Cool.
Say, I don't know how to change that, but he did.
Pitch remains inside. Riley wanted it called a strike. Count is 2-2. Is that right, Bill? Having a little trouble seeing the scoreboard. Thank you very much. You know, actually, I wouldn't have to say this count at all, as long as you're doing your job.
Yep. For the most part, I'm right. For the most part.
That's a good thing.
I can't say I'm always right, though, because I'm not.
Hey, if you're right 1 out of 2 times, that's pretty good.
50%.
That's what Dave Gary used to say about my umpiring. Hey, if you're right half the time, that's pretty good. Seeger's looking to add to the Hartford lead. They are on top 1-0. Bouncing ball up the middle, throw to second for 1. Throw to first is not in time. And Jimmy able to locate the ball. I was in the dirt and prevent Braun from scoring, but there are 2 outs. Good play by Riley. That brings up Johnny Kelleher. Kelleher scored Hartford's only run. That happened in the bottom of the first when he doubled. And then Jack Owens, with the bases loaded, was hit by a pitch. Big breaking pitch. Looked pretty good from up here, but apparently was out of the strike zone. Be interesting to see if Joe Seeger tries to steal second. That pitch in there evens the count at 1-1. Griff Lukes waiting on deck. Griff has been on twice with a hit and a walk. But Kelleher is up now. Pitch out of the strike zone. In the 5th inning, it'll be for us. Alex Perez will lead it off, and then back to the top of the order with Gus and Chase. Riley comes set and delivers. Pitches out of the strike zone. 3-1 is the count. Seems like the innings go pretty fast when we're batting.
Yeah.
And not
that's
so
the
fast.
bad part, right?
Yeah. And not so fast when they're batting. And ball 4. I mentioned Griff was on the on-deck circle, and he's been on twice in the game, and he's coming up for his 3rd at bat against O'Connell. Tim Moyer pacing in front of the dugout. There are a couple of kids playing catch.
Yep.
Behind there. Is that Michael Martinez?
One is Michael Martinez, and the other is Noah Imrie.
Okay. We haven't seen Noah in a while. He's
No, we have not.
good pitcher. And Michael Martinez leads the ball club in appearances. So Tim has put a lot of trust in him. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Sheboygan trying to keep Hartford from scoring again. I think if I keep saying it enough, we'll score a run. Hartford hasn't allowed a run in the whole tournament.
Yeah, I think if we keep mentioning it, it'll stick.
Yeah, it's kind of like a guy who has a no-hitter. We'll keep mentioning till he loses it. Good play by manager Aaron Steffens. I don't know why he's wearing a hooded sweatshirt, but that's another story.
It's that short sleeve hooded sweatshirt that all the baseball managers like.
I think he's got his sleeves pushed up, or is it short sleeves? I can't see.
It's probably a short sleeve.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with
We'll go
short
with that.
sleeves.
We'll go with that. I'm okay going with that.
Check swing, and it is a called strike. 0-2. Luke's in the hole. Bases are loaded again. This is the 4th inning, and of those 4, they've had the bases loaded 3 times now. And amazingly, in the inning that they didn't have the bases loaded, they had a man on third with 1 out and didn't score him. Good pitch by O'Connell trying to get Lukes to offer at it, but he was able to hold up. Makes it 1-2. Riley comes set. Call, strike 3. Looked pretty good from up here. Griff didn't like it, but we loved it. After 4 complete, Hartford remains on top, 1-0.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin.
You serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Alex Perez going to lead off the 5th inning for Sheboygan. Riley Palmquist over at first base, coaching over there, and Kenny Nazy down at third. Tim Moyer in the dugout. First pitch by Spires is in for a strike. See if we can find an interesting tidbit on Alex's
I believe he does have
sheet.
some fun ones. I think his favorite food is his dad's steak tacos.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's a fun one.
And I know he mentioned, right back
Oof.
at the mound, Spires makes the pickup and tosses the first for the out. Tough break.
Once again, a hard hit ball just right at someone. First time it was Rhineflesh, so.
Gus has an interesting favorite food, Emma.
Does he?
New Mexican breakfast burritos.
Huh. Don't know. I wonder what makes them different.
It's because they're new. Bouncing ball down the first base side is foul. It was a very nice play by Lukes. He would have got the easy out if it hadn't been fair. Bill DeGroot making that call down by first base. Doug Steinke behind the plate. Gus squares the bunt but takes it for a ball. Emma working hard next to me, keeping the count up to date. Hasn't had to work too much with the score, but
no.
Getting that done. Healthy swing by Gus, but he comes up empty. Strike 2 on Gus. Change of pace is struck down the right field line. Foul. Spires try to change a pace. Gus was waiting for it, but couldn't keep it fair. Chase Hanselman waiting on deck. It's getting late. We're in the bottom of the 5th, and we only have about a half an hour left to play. Ball hit out into left field. And Anderson makes the easy catch. Chase Hanselman 0 for 2, grounded to third and flew out to right. Hanselman leads the club and tied for the lead in doubles. And also tied for the lead in triples. He's got 7 doubles, 1 triple. And he does have a home run. Ball is fouled back. That one may have made it to New Jersey Avenue. Ooh, I think that pitch went behind him.
I think it did.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Spires with a pitch on the outside. Looked pretty close. Hanselman took it for ball 2. It's always risky to put your at bat in the hands of the umpire. Line drive out to right field, and coming in and making the diving catch was the right fielder, Kelleher. Chase was robbed. After 4.5 innings of play, Hartford on top 1-0.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter. that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef. It's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family-owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community, and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today.
Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot. Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen? Hello. Nice.
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Carlos Granella now pitching for the A's. I'll give you some numbers on Carlos. Making his 8th appearance, has thrown 10 innings, gave up 11 hits. Does have 12 strikeouts, but again, walks a bit of an issue at 6. Connell held him to 1 run, but boy, he had to work out of a lot of jams. But overall, I'd have to say he pitched a successful 4 innings. Now for the bad part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walks in his 4 innings of work. And he did have 4 strikeouts. So Granella's in. Hopefully he can keep Hartford from scoring and we can get some runs. Taylor Anderson, the left fielder, is up. Oh, off the back of Carlos. And it's going to trickle out into the outfield for a base hit. That's a tough one. That's going to bring up Jack Owens. Owens in the ball game is 0 for 0. Got hit with the bases loaded to drive in a run, and then his second at bat he walked. Hartford, a very good ball club, undefeated. Ball is hit up in the air into short left field. Tillman calling off. Hanselman makes the catch. 1 out in the 5th inning. That's going to bring up Brent Williams, the DH.
Number 4.
Pinch hitter. Thomas Hunt is pinch hitting.
Thomas Hunt.
Takes the first pitch for a strike. One pitch, fouled straight back. Carl's looking pretty good early on. entering today's game. Carlos had a 1.80 ERA. Line drive through the infield into left field. Hunt with a hit. And that brings up Zach Braun. That was the 6th hit for Hartford. Sheboygan has 5. 1 out, Zach Braun up. He reached on an error this last time. Pitch on the outside corner is called a strike. Sometimes we say that pitch on the outside corner was called a ball.
Yeah, I was going to say the outside corner seems to be a little iffy today.
It's all in the way you say it, right?
Yeah, maybe it's like wavy.
Ball is hit up high into left. Tillman retreating back. He doesn't see it very well. He can't get it. It's going to bounce at the base of the wall. And it's a double for Braun and another run for Hartford. And they are in command. That was a tough ball for Tillman. He was had a retreat on the ball, and then the wind was blowing it even farther, and he just couldn't quite catch up to it. Tim Moyer coming out to talk to Carlos and the team. And that's going to be it.
Who's coming out?
I don't know who's coming in.
Looks like number 13, Hunter Netzler. Yes.
Netzler is in the ball game. Hunter Netzler pitched up in Menasha the other day. He really did a good job. Tim's concern in using him today is that he had thrown so many pitches up in Menasha not too long ago. So we have to see how Hunter does. Can't allow Hartford to get any more runs. For Carlos, he went 1/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, no walks or strikeouts, and he's responsible for the 2 runners that are on base. I wasn't able to find Hunter's card. I think we have one on him.
Yep, I think we do. J.J. Voigt is the courtesy runner on second now.
Yeah, J.J. Voigt came in to run for their catcher.
I believe he did last inning too, the last time Braun was on.
Okay. Which would make sense.
Right here.
Netzler is from Red Granite, Wisconsin. Goes to Marion University. When Sheboygan comes to hit in the 6th, they'll have the 3, 4, 5 hitters up. That'd be Tillman, Stelt, and Neese. But right now, we got to keep Hartford from getting any more runs, and they're in great shape with runners on second and third and only 1 out. The championship game will follow this game about, Bill said 10 to 15 minutes. I would say it's probably going to be closer 25 to 30 minutes between games. If we do not play in the championship game, we will not be live streaming. So got to cheer for the home team so you can watch us broadcast one more time. That's going to bring up Zach Brewer, number 9 hitter. He's been pretty good. Hit a triple. Did not score that time, and he struck out. Zach Brewer is number 4. He had a number 8 up to hit.
We don't have a number 8.
We'll just say Brewer changed jerseys and leave him bat. Since we don't know. Oh, ball gets away, but the runner on third stays. Thank goodness for that. No record of a number 8, huh, Emma?
Nope.
Brewer up.
He's a mystery.
You didn't announce a hitter, did you? Nope. Okay. Right. No, I know. Well, you might have said Brewer by mistake. But you're better than me, so you wouldn't do that. Pitch is outside. Makes it count 3-0. Oy, oy, oy.
Ay, ay, ay.
This is Netzler's 7th appearance of the season. And that pitch in the dirt loads the bases for the Seegers. Netzler has thrown 24 and 2/3 innings, given up 24 hits. The big bugaboo, listen to this number, in 24 innings, 24 1/3 innings, now 21 walks.
Oh, it's almost a walk an inning.
It's hard to be successful with that many walks. Infield comes in for Sheboygan, trying to prevent another run from scoring. Ball gets past Alex. They got to play at the plate.
Oh.
And collision at home. The throw was not good by Alex. It would have been a tough play. Hunt scores. The other runners move up a base. Hopefully Hunter Netzler's okay. He's shaken up a little bit. That did not look good.
No. Hit him right, just came right in on him.
Yeah, it looked like his shoulder hit Hunter in the side of the head, maybe.
Looks like he just kind of went straight into Hunter's midsection.
3-0. In this bottom of the 5th, Hartford has tacked on 2 more runs. You know, the other thing that makes it tough, Emma, is when you're throwing so many pitches and your defense has to stand out in the sun.
Yep.
And none of the pitchers for Sheboygan today have worked particularly quick. Another pitch in the dirt by Netzler, but the runner's not able to move up. Good hustle by Alex Perez. Things not looking good for the hometown team.
No.
But you know the best part about if we do lose, we all get to go home and Bill has to stay. Kayla, you staying too? All right, good job. She's checking out also. Hey, but it's not over. We got a chance.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over.
Thank you, Yogi Berra. Yeah, right. Nobody here to get him. Oh, Carlin's here though, isn't she? She might do that for you. She bails on you too. It's a strike. Just when you need the help most, everybody leaves. Well, that's what's supposed to happen, just kind of automatically. We don't need people chasing around getting stuff, right?
Pop
Sometimes we get the managers run them up here, though, right?
from time to time.
I have been up here, and I don't know if it was maybe Chuck or somebody else, where they'll make an announcement, please run the lineup to the press box. You might have to do it for the championship game. Ball popped out of play, and out on the New Jersey Avenue. 3-2 pitch coming up from Hunter. There's still only one out. And runners on second and third. Infield remains up for Sheboygan, trying to prevent a run from scoring. Oh, hit him. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sheboygan won this tournament in 2022 and 2023 last year, and advanced to Championship Sunday this year, but things are not looking good. Joe Seeger's up. Joe is 0 for 3. Joe is the Hartford second baseman. Well, that pitch is a ball. Tim Moyer coming out again.
See, I don't know.
This has got to be very frustrating for Tim, and he's going to make a pitching change.
Yep. Martinez.
Michael Martinez in. So Netzler faces two batters. He walked one and hit one, and did not record an out. Things not looking good. And given the time limit of 2 hours, Sheboygan will get to bat probably in the 6th, and then we'll be done. They will not have a 7th inning. And we might not have a 6th inning if they can't get out of this inning.
And I mean, at this rate, who are we going to have, if we win this game, who are we going to have left to pitch the second game?
That's a great point.
I could probably hit 40. Put Kaylee and I on the roster. We'll pitch.
Yeah, right. They might have to pull me out of retirement.
I'm telling you, Kaylee and I got it.
The problem with me is I didn't have that great a control either.
I think we could succeed just because it would be so slow that it would, you know.
There you go.
They couldn't.
Ephus pitch after Ephus pitch, right, Bill? Lob them in there. The girls out there. So, Kaylee, if you got to throw out the first pitch, would you be able to stand on the mound and throw it to the catcher behind home plate? Okay. Kaylee says Emma, could you make it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to assume Connor just walked in the press box. He could make a first pitch from the mound to the catcher on the fly. No problem.
I don't know that I believe Connor. Oh, you hear that?
Martinez getting ready to conclude his warm-ups. And the first batter he'll face is Joe Seegers. Hartford on top. 3-0. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Sheboygan hopefully will get an opportunity in the 6th. Michael with the first pitch strike. Johnny Kelleher waiting on deck. Infield remains in. The bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Makes it no balls and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, good fastball. Seager's not able to catch up with it, and he goes down on strikes. And with the bases loaded and 2 outs, Johnny Kelleher. Johnny is 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. His 1 hit, a double. Now the infield retreats back into a normal fielding position. Martinez throwing strikes. We've come back from a lot more than 3 runs.
That is true.
Kevin Muck coming up here with the 50-50. Pitch just a little outside. Boy, just about every inning, Hartford has been threatening to score, but has not until this inning. We had mentioned earlier, at one point they had left 6 runners on base, twice leaving the bases loaded. You got them with 9 left on base now, Bill? 9 left on base for Hartford. Breaking pitch is outside for a ball. Good eye by Kelleher. Little looping past the shortstop Hanselman. 1 run is in. Tillman's throw home will prevent the 2nd run from scoring, but Kelleher with a nice base hit. His double went to left field, and that one also went to left field. Zach Brewer, or number 8, is over at 3rd base. We're not sure who. Michael Seegers is on at 2nd, and Kelleher is on at 1st. And Griff Lukes is up.
We're about to get through the lineup.
Yeah, right. Strike called. Looked like it was outside, but we'll take it.
Gotta take what you can get.
Umpires aren't going anywhere. They will be doing the championship game. That evens the count at 1-1. This Hartford team, very good. It's been a tough go for Sheboygan. Ben Spires, the Hartford starter, hasn't struck us out at all, and only has 1 walk. But boy, he's been effective. And a walk forces in another run. And for Sheboygan, this is the 2nd walk in the inning, plus a hit by pitch. And so far, Hartford has gotten 4 hits in the inning besides. Seven walks in the game, and we're only in the 5th inning. Taylor Anderson coming up for his 2nd time this inning. He got a base hit and scored, Bouncing ball up the middle. Hanselman takes it and steps on second for the force, and we're finally out of the inning. But it's going to be a tough goal. When we come back, Sheboygan will have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters up.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Back at Wildwood Park, getting ready to start the 6th inning. This will probably be our last inning. We're like 3 minutes from the end of a 2-hour period, but once you start an inning, you get to complete it. Sheboygan trails 5-0. A very ugly 5th inning.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about it, Emma.
Oh, my, I don't even know what to talk about. It felt so long.
Let's see, Sheboygan went through 1, 2, 3 pitchers to try and get 3 outs.
We saw 3 pitchers.
Ball is hit to deep left field and out of here. Home run for Sean Tillman, his 3rd of the season. And Hartford has been scored upon. It's a small victory, but we'll take it.
Take what we can get.
When Sheboygan concludes a suspended game, Sean will take the team lead in home runs. We'll have 4, but we don't count that home run because the game has not been completed yet.
That will be completed on the 25th.
Okay. Right now, Sean is tied with Harry for 3 home runs. And Harry's up 1 for 2. Harry takes that pitch for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Line drive up the middle, base hit. That's going to bring up Jacob Neese. Neese has had a tough tournament.
It'll be interesting to see if they... Oh.
Yep, we got a pinch runner coming out. I think it's Peyton Anderson.
Number 10.
Nope, number 10.
That would be Nick Herzog.
Nick Herzog is in. Nick played his high school baseball at Sheboygan North. He's a pretty fast runner. Got a new pitcher coming in for Hartford, number 19.
That would be
Johnny Kelleher.
Yeah. So who's their new right fielder is going to be number 3, Cody Gwetsky. Number 3 is...
Okay, so Cody Wetsky goes to right field. Kelleher is going to come in to pitch. And Hartford is going to lose their DH. Spires pitched a very nice game. Getsky in right field. Spires allowed 7 hits, 1 run so far, had 1 walk and no strikeouts. Kelleher, batting wise, was 2 for 3 with an RBI, scored a run. Now he's in to pitch. He looks like a pretty big kid. Left-hander, throws pretty hard. Hopefully Jacob can keep the rally going. The inning started with Tillman hitting a home run to left center field. Then Harry followed that with a base hit. Herzog is in to run for him, and now we're up to Jacob and Kelleher in to pitch. Kelleher's first pitch is a ball. Jacob had a good rip at it, but could only foul it back. Brady Zackerson waiting on deck. It's a 5-1. Line drive just past the shortstop into left field. Boy, it looked like Seegers had a pretty good shot at it, but couldn't catch it. And the way it stands right now, Sheboygan has the tying run in the on-deck circle. Brady Zackerson 0 for 2 with a couple of groundouts. We have Herzog at second, Neese at first. Let's see if Sheboygan can keep the rally going. Brady trying to bunt his way on, fouled it back. Any way to get on, right?
And whatever works.
It's got to get that. If we can get another runner on, it's going to get a little closer to being the tying run would then come to the plate. Ball is fouled out of play.
Out on New Jersey.
Yes. Brady's going to have to battle now. No balls and 2 strikes. Jimmy Jurgensen waiting on deck. Good stop by Braun. Keep the runners on first and second. Sheboygan down 5-1. That Tillman home run was the first run given up by Hartford in the tournament. Bouncing ball to third. Braun has it. Steps on third for the out. Throw to first. In time for the double play. And that ends the ball game.
No.
2 outs. Runner on third. Thank you very much. Neese moves to second, but there are 2 outs for Jimmy. All of a sudden, that tying run is in the dugout. Good play by Braun. Take it to the bag and throw across. Come on, Jimmy. Pitches inside for a ball. Makes it 2-0. Good pitch there by Kelleher. Jimmy swinging and missing. 3-1. Brad waiting on deck. Jimmy had a good rip at that, but fouled it straight back. Called strike 3, and that's going to end the ball game. Sheboygan a loser, 5-1 to an excellent Hartford team. They will play in the championship game against Appleton. If you have any inclinations of coming out to watch that, the game will start in about 25 to 30 minutes. But that's going to do it for us. Sheboygan's next home games will be Tuesday when they play Appleton, and then again on Wednesday when they play Green Bay. And we will be broadcasting both those games. They start at 7:30, so we look forward to doing that. For my partner, Emma Loading, and the rest of the kids up here in the press box, and that includes Bill and me. For Emma, I'm Mike saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you Tuesday night.